Who do you think is the GOAT of Formula One? Imagine two titans of the racetrack, each with their own unique style and a fierce determination to come out on top.
Here goes Verstappen down the inside on Lewis Hamilton. They make contact. Hamilton has to cut the chicane. Verstappen does as well. Kevin Magnussen is lapped. There was definite contact there.
Buckle up, racing fans, because we're about to witness a clash of the titans and one of the greatest rivalries in the history of Formula One. Lewis Hamilton versus Max Verstappen. Age. Formula One is a high-octane sport that thrives on intense rivalry and adrenaline-fueled competition between drivers.
Hamilton has the advantage. Verstappen has the faster, fresher tyres.
The clash of generations between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton is a prime example of this. With almost 13 years separating them, it's a battle between youth and experience, between the next big thing and a legend in his own right. But in the high-stakes world of Formula One, where every second counts, age is just a number. It's all about who has the skill, the nerve, and the sheer speed to cross the finish line first. And these two drivers are determined to prove that they are the best of the best. Pole positions. The motorsport world is currently witnessing an epic battle between two titans of the sport. At the helm is the unparalleled Lewis Hamilton, whose dominance in qualifying has earned him an incredible 103 pole positions. His mastery of speed, precision and strategy has propelled him to the forefront of the F1 grid.
Hamilton passes Verstappen. Mercedes strategy has got it right. And on lap 67, Hamilton, from being second, might now just think about a seventh.
Where he has mesmerised fans with his breathtaking performances across the world's most iconic tracks. But the emergence of a young and hungry contender, Max Verstappen, has signalled a shift in the tides. The Dutch prodigy has already made a name for himself with his fearless driving style and lightning-fast reflexes. With only 22 pole positions under his belt, Verstappen's potential is limitless, and many experts are predicting that he could be the one to snatch the throne from Hamilton and become the next superstar of F1. Podiums. Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen may be kindred spirits in their love for the high-speed thrills of Formula One racing, but the difference in their podium finishes is truly staggering.
Here comes Lewis Hamilton though, down the back straight. He's got a slipstream. He almost touches Verstappen. They almost make contact into turn 9. Verstappen stays ahead.
Hamilton, the 7-time world champion and living legend of the sport, has stood atop the podium a mind-blowing 191 times over the course of his illustrious career. That's enough champagne spraying and trophy hoisting to make even the most seasoned racers green with envy. Meanwhile, Verstappen, the young upstart who's making waves in the racing world, has a respectable 77 podium finishes to his name. While that's certainly an impressive number, it's still a far cry from the incredible heights reached by the masterful Hamilton. Laps. The competition between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton is nothing short of a nail-biter, with the Dutch driver barely outpacing the British legend with 21 fastest laps to 20. What makes this rivalry even more intriguing is that more than half of Verstappen's impressive quick laps have come in just the past 2 seasons.
Hamilton is trying absolutely everything. Verstappen is defending for his life, but he is still under threat. And this time Hamilton goes round the outside in turn 4, goes off the track in doing so. Verstappen keeps his place out in front.
A true testament to his growing dominance. But statistics, like fastest laps, only tell part of the story. Podium finishes are equally important. And here, Verstappen is the clear leader, with an impressive 77 podiums to Hamilton's 71. However, when it comes to leading laps, Hamilton is the undisputed champion, having led a staggering 5,404 laps over his illustrious career. That's equivalent to driving an astonishing 27,518 kilometres in 299 races. Verstappen may not have that particular record, but he's no slouch either, having led an impressive 2,936 laps. It's clear that both Verstappen and Hamilton are among the greatest drivers in the sport, with a wealth of impressive achievements that speak to their exceptional skills, talent, and relentless pursuit of greatness. Car. With a storied career spanning over a decade, Hamilton has been the poster boy for the dominant Mercedes team since 2013, taking home a staggering 7 world championships and countless race wins along the way.
So Hamilton once more right on the tail of that Red Bull and trying to hang on to the Red Bull around that corner. Ricciardo is about to be lapped, and Hamilton is gaining now on Verstappen. He's gaining. He manages to get round Ricciardo, goes a long way round turn 1.
And in the other corner, we have the fiery young upstart, Max Verstappen, a Dutch sensation who burst onto the scene in 2016 with Red Bull, immediately catching the world's attention with his fearless driving style and lightning-fast reflexes. With both drivers hungry for victory and eager to prove their worth, this promises to be a nail-biting clash of the titans that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Records. The world of Formula One has long been dominated by the legendary driver Lewis Hamilton. However, in recent years, a new contender has emerged, and his name is Max Verstappen.
As Max Verstappen over the hill comes wheel to wheel with Lewis Hamilton, round the outside of turn 1 he goes. Verstappen's got the restart sorted. That was fantastic.
As we approach the halfway mark of the 2023 season, Verstappen's incredible record of 37 victories and 22 pole positions speaks volumes about his skill and determination. He has already achieved some impressive feats, such as securing his first hat-trick at the French Grand Prix in 2021 and a Grand Slam at the Austrian Grand Prix. In 2022, he continued to dominate, achieving yet another Grand Slam at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Hamilton may have amassed a whopping 3,783 points throughout his illustrious career, but Verstappen's tenacity has garnered an impressive 1,353 points, proving he is a force to be reckoned with and a real threat to Hamilton's reign as the king of Formula One. Championship wins. Lewis Hamilton, a true British racing titan, has secured a mind-boggling 7 Formula One World Championships under his belt.
Hamilton is all over Max Verstappen. This could be the title right here as Hamilton switches to the inside and
firmly establishing himself as one of the most exceptional and awe-inspiring drivers in the history of racing. Hamilton's awe-inspiring abilities, unrelenting drive, and lightning-fast reflexes have led him to numerous victories, making him an undeniable icon of the sport. Nevertheless, Max Verstappen, despite clinching only 2 championship titles, has proven himself to be an incredible and formidable contender on the track, with a rare and raw talent and an unwaveringly fearless demeanour that has earned him legions of devoted fans. The ongoing fierce competition between the two drivers has captivated the world, as everyone eagerly awaits to see who will emerge as the ultimate victor in this epic clash of titans, racing circuits. In the thrilling world of Formula One racing, one name reigns supreme: Lewis Hamilton. His remarkable achievements speak for themselves, with a jaw-dropping 31 wins on both Grand Prix and race circuits, setting the bar high for anyone who dares to challenge his dominance. However, Max Verstappen is quickly becoming a formidable contender in the racing world.
It's a late lunge by Verstappen, who takes the lead of the race. Verstappen now snatches the championship trophy from Lewis Hamilton, who's trying to fight back.
Since his debut in 2016, Verstappen has impressively conquered 22 different tracks, proving his prowess behind the wheel. While Hamilton shares a record with Schumacher for consecutive seasons with at least 1 victory, Verstappen's sensational track record suggests that he's well on the way to becoming a racing legend in his own right. Physical attributes. When it comes to racing, it's not just about having a fast car and a skilled driver. Even seemingly minor details can make a big difference in the outcome of the race. Take the case of Hamilton and Verstappen, for example. Their physical attributes, such as height and weight, could impact their ability to maneuver their vehicles around the track. Hamilton's towering height may give him an edge in terms of visibility and leverage, but his larger size could also make it more challenging to handle the car's movements. On the other hand, Verstappen's lighter weight could make him more agile and quicker on the course, but it may also mean that he has less control over the vehicle. As we eagerly await the next race, all eyes will be on these two drivers to see how their physical differences come into play and which one will emerge as the victor. Experience. Since 2007, Hamilton has been scorching the tracks with his fiery determination and awe-inspiring skills, earning him the title of a seasoned veteran. On the other hand, Verstappen, a young prodigy who debuted in 2015, has been turning heads and making hearts race with his raw talent and fearless racing style. The meeting of these two titans of the racing world has sparked an inferno of excitement as they push the limits of what was once thought possible and thrill fans with their unmatched speed and agility. They have set the track ablaze, leaving a trail of fire and passion in their wake. Driving style. The difference between Verstappen and Hamilton is a high-octane clash of contrasting driving styles that has set the racing world ablaze. On the one hand, Verstappen's daring and unbridled approach sees him fearlessly take on all challenges, pushing the envelope to the very limits of what's possible to come out on top. On the other, Hamilton's calculated and methodical approach sees him skillfully navigate every turn and twist of the track with pinpoint precision, relying on his technical mastery to stay ahead of the pack.
Here goes Verstappen, Lewis tries to cover him off, Verstappen through at turn 1, and he has made amends for getting held up in the pit lane at the earliest available opportunity. That was brilliant from Max Verstappen.
With both drivers bringing their own arsenal of strengths and strategies, it's no wonder that this thrilling showdown has captured the hearts and minds of racing enthusiasts across the globe. Teammates. Racing is a high-stakes sport where a teammate can either make or break your success. Look no further than Hamilton, who has faced his fair share of challenges with high-profile teammates, such as Alonso and Rosberg. While having a strong teammate can be a blessing, it can also be a curse if egos clash or if both drivers are competing for the top spot.
I think what continues to give me confidence within the team is how everyone stays so focused. Everyone's continuing to push. The energy at the factory is amazing. The values in which Mercedes...
On the other hand, Verstappen has had a different experience with less experienced teammates, but that hasn't stopped him from showing his mettle on the track. With his unwavering determination and exceptional talent, Verstappen has proven time and time again that he is a formidable opponent, regardless of who his teammate may be. So who do you think is the GOAT of Formula One? Leave us your comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more inspirational stories. Thank you for watching.